What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Don Jaye. Today I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Olivia Ray.
All right, Olivia. Why toxic masculinity is a lie? Have you ever used the term toxic?
Yeah,
for a
constantly.
guy?
Absolutely.
And what is that? What definition is that for you?
Unhealthy. Like it's just pretty much unhealthy. You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, well, like, what are some traits though? What are some traits, or what is some things that someone does?
A person?
Yeah.
Just I don't know, like
a guy that you're dating. Basically.
Okay, here we go. No, just like just someone who's not like dependable, somebody who isn't honest, somebody who has ulterior motives. You know what I mean? You know, someone who doesn't respect himself. You know, so how can you respect somebody else? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I want to dig deeper, but I'm gonna wait till the end of the video for that.
Yeah, I was trying to just be as generic as possible.
I got you.
You know how I do.
All right, so we're gonna jump into the video. Let's get it.
So I'll tell you this. So Andrew, can you tell us about toxic masculinity and what it is in your eyes? Does it exist? Is it a farce?
Toxic masculinity.
Because you're considered the king of toxic masculinity.
Yeah, I've got that title.
Yeah.
Toxic masculinity is a term that was invented by women nobody wants to fuck to describe the men that the women do fuck.
Son, where'd you find this?
That's all it is. That's all it is. No, but on a real level. Like,
Find that in the Webster's Dictionary.
You said what?
You can find that in the Webster's Dictionary.
That might be.
Yeah,
that
for sure. It's actually a
pretty
pretty good description.
It's complete garbage, and the reason it's garbage is because it's a first world problem first. Because when you put males and females in survival situations, or the closer they are to a survival situation, the quicker they're going to revert to their gender roles. You put a whole bunch of men and a whole bunch of women, you strand them on a desert island. The men would start having to build things and fight off the animals, and the women would start farming and whatever the women would do. Yeah. So when shit hits the fan, everyone reverts to their natural gender roles. So if you live in a country like Romania or Russia or a country that's poor, the closer it is to survival, the lower the economic prosperity of the country.
Interesting.
The closer people are to their natural gender roles. So Russian men are masculine, Russian females are feminine. But in America, it's the richest country in the world. It's a first world problem. All the women get to be stupid, all the men get to be pussies. It's just a first world problem. This whole idea of being toxically masculine is absolutely garbage. Nobody's toxically. Listen, you're not going to call me toxically masculine if someone breaks in the house and I start spraying. No one's gonna start calling me toxically masculine. No, there was no one called toxically masculine when they were fucking staying on the Titanic to die. The whole thing is garbage, and it's just by women who are bitter and jealous, trying to insult and demonize men for being natural to their instinct.
Hold on, let's pause right here. What are your thoughts so far? I know that's a lot.
I actually fucking agree a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You wouldn't expect that from me.
Hell no. You've been debating me the whole night.
Yeah,
all right, so
usually.
what exactly do you agree with the most that you resonate with what he said?
I mean, like I
to
said,
me personally, to go first, it was just about the fat chicks not getting basically the guys that's at the top, and as well as
they said the unfuckable.
You just don't like same shit. And then actually that's number 2. The number 1 would be the dying on a Titanic or the protecting your household type of thing. But what about you?
I was gonna say the same thing. Minus fat chicks more. No, but yeah, totally. Like I feel like the closer you are to feeling the need to survive, like the more we kind of gravitate towards our natural gender roles. Yeah, totally, absolutely. Like.
Oh, so you're on board so far.
I'm a man. I'm gonna stay on the Titanic. Like, no motherfucker, you gonna jump off like anybody else with common sense. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
I got kids. I got 20 kids. I don't know.
I want to rant too much, right?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay, let's go. The world we live in today tries very, very hard to refuse a man his natural instincts as a man. Yep. And this is done on purpose. This is not done on accident. There's no war on men on accident. Men are the ones who start revolutions. If you look at any revolution in history, it was the men who were on the street and started that revolution. If you want to control a populace, the first thing you do is control the men. When the Romans went and conquered Sparta, they killed all the men, all the young boys, all the fighting age males. When you're left with nothing but females, you can conquer and control a society. We're living in a world right now where there's supposedly some virus and you have to stay in your house and put a mask on, and everyone's complying like cowards. And the reason is because they've destroyed the masculine spirit in men. If you would have told men 100 years ago, we're going to take your business away, we're going to bankrupt you, and they're gonna lock you in your house, every single man would have stood up and said, what?
Huh?
Okay, I want to turn this question actually towards the dating scene for you personally and for, I guess, your girlfriends. I don't know if you have girlfriends or if y'all talk like that.
Yeah.
But do you see a decline in masculine men? Or not assertive men, or not dominant men, or etc.
That is what I'm on the lookout for. So fortunately enough, no, I don't think. I feel like society is changing, and I think 2022 now, a lot more is accepted. So I feel like, I don't know, it's just like yeah, not necessarily.
I'm gonna tell you
but
right
there
now,
are more options.
I have. Gotcha.
Well, I mean, it doesn't, just because something else, a different type of guy, you know what I mean, grows in population or in, how many or whatever you see in the world, doesn't mean, okay, that kills off all the others. No,
I'm not saying kills off. I'm saying percentage-wise, if you was the percentage of, let's say, at like you just said, in Russia or at a poor place, maybe 90% of the men are like masculine or dominant, assertive, etc. Here in America, it's more like, I don't know, 60, 50, 40. And actually, I'm thinking, this is just me speaking now. I'm thinking it's actually getting less and less. And I'm actually thinking women are becoming more and more masculine and men are becoming more and more feminine. Women are having better jobs, are being the household leader, etc. and things like that. And men are going down, to become feminine. Have you seen that, or you don't pay attention to stuff?
I would word it a little bit differently, but like I was saying, kind of going back to the whole, like, a lot more is accepted today. So it's just like, you can be whatever you feel you are, you know what I mean?
Yes,
so it's
I agree. I see.
And I have all love for that. So I don't know. I feel like the United States is a lot different from a lot of other, like, for example, maybe European countries where some things may not. And I don't even know the statistics on this, or or exactly what the case is, because I live here in America. But I feel like a lot of different things are more accepted today. You can kind of just be free to be who you choose to be, who you want to be, who you feel you are, and that's not always like that in different countries. So I kind of that's where I stand with that one. Yeah.
I got you.
People who are in charge of the world want to control the population. The easiest way to do that is to remove the warriors from the populace. That's all it's about. So when men try and act in a masculine way, they're toxically masculine. They demonize us. And then another way they do is they try and shame us. Shame is another tactic. Oh, Andrew, when are you going to grow up and stop fucking all that hot pussy? Grow up.
Never.
Yeah, like you hurt your feelings. I'm enjoying my life.
Oh my gosh.
Right? I'm enjoying my life. Like, and I enjoy the company. I'm not saying I can't be loyal if I have a girlfriend, of course. But also, if I'm single and I don't want to be loyal, I'm a full-grown man. I can make my own choices, right? Why should I be demonized or shamed for that? But they don't want that. They want men. We are the backbone of every economy. They want us to be worker ants. They want us to be semi-depressed with no fighting spirit to resist against the tyranny. They want us paying taxes as tax slaves in a sexless marriage with kids who don't respect us. No one talks about male depression. Nobody cares if the men are miserable. Nobody cares. As long as we pay our taxes and we don't divorce her because we're scared of losing the house, and we continue to raise those kids and sit there.
Okay, before he continues.
Damn.
He got it right now. No cap. Is marriage something that's important to you in your future?
Yes, not necessarily in the near future, but definitely one day.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then for you, is it? I don't even know how to word this correctly, because I know you was married before. So
I was so young.
When you get married again, is divorce something that's on the table?
Like, just like any relationship, you don't anticipate the breakup when you go into it, so hopefully not. But like, there's just some shit that I'm not willing to, like, stay for the kid. You know what I mean? Like, if it's salvageable, then sure. But if it's not worth my time, a lot of times people are like, stay for the kids. But, like, if your kids are living in a toxic home and there's nothing healthy, your kids aren't exposed to anything healthy, I think it's better that sometimes you do just go your separate ways. And if you could both be adults and just fucking... But when I go get married at the altar, I'm not like, and just in case, here to prenup, you know what I mean?
Well, okay.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go there.
That's a good question. So if a guy was like, hey, here's a prenup, I want to make sure that I'm protecting myself, blah, 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 would you sign it?
It depends on how good the dick is. No, no, but I don't know. I would have to kind of make that call, like, at that point in time, because I may have But where I'm at with it right now,
where you at right now?
Okay, here. I'm gonna start right
here. Right
here.
now.
Okay.
We about to get married. I hit you with the fucking prenup. There you go. Boom. Are you signing it or are you dropping the relationship?
I personally have always been very independent in a way, not to be like, I'm that bitch, but like, I like to have my own shit. Like, I like to have my own money. I'm not saying like, not be able to come together and have like shared bank accounts and shit. Yep. But I have to look out for my own ass at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So like, if you're a smart woman, which I like to think sometimes I can be, just like, whatever, do what you want with the money that you make, but you can sign my prenup too. What's good? You know what I mean?
Okay, so you would sign a prenup? I
mean, for sure, because I'm planning on at that time having my own shit, having my, you know what I mean? Like, okay. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be fucking straight. Right. I'm just saying. So, future husband, just be prepared. Just kidding.
Well, she
or wife.
To give you a blowjob more than once a year. That's all the government wants from men. That's all they
speaking of, that's the second thing I want to touch on. The spiciness in the bedroom thing. I know we touched on it in another video, but obviously these might be different people that's watching this video. So for you personally, are you willing to do spicy shit and new shit in a relationship that is started off monogamous? That started off with just y'all two?
What do you mean, like while it's just still us two, or like?
No, I mean like he just said like a sexless marriage that is boring, blah, that type of shit. So I'm saying again, if we was married and I was like, hey, I want a threesome, or hey, I want to try this, or hey, I want to try that, would you be reluctant to do that, or would you be like down for it?
Me personally, like if I were married today and in that situation, if I fully trust that person, like hell yeah, I'm down. You know what I mean? Like, because I know that person at the end of the day is gonna, just so you know, is gonna be with me, and like whatever happens, happens. And if I'm wrong about that, then that's okay. You take something from the shitty stuff too. You can always learn something. Okay. But yeah, I'm down.
Let's get it.
That's it. And that's why toxic masculine or toxic masculinity was coined. It was another weapon. A weapon against your natural instinct as a man to rebel. That's what it's all about.
That shit was hard. All right, so and to put a button on this, damn, how can I word this correctly so that way it can communicate? We've been talking about this shit all night.
All about the communication.
All night. When it comes to you personally, I'm guessing before when you was much younger, you was a lot more submissive, a lot more listen to the dude.
Vanilla as fuck is what you're getting at here.
No, now you know.
No, but you're right though, because absolutely, I was very generic. In that.
I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't talk about that. I'm talking about submissive, as in you let the guy lead. You let the guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, absolutely.
And when it comes to you today, is that still true or not true?
No. Again, going back to the whole like. I mean, I've just grown. When I got married when I was 18. I'm 26. I'll be 27 this year. Like a lot has changed with me, and I thought, and I've always been a very people pleaser type, and like was shitting on myself in the process, and like now I have kind of like a healthy medium there, and like for sure like I'm not just gonna fucking throw the towel in and say okay, like you win just for the sake of you winning and there being peace here, but like I'm a big communicator, like you know, so I don't know, just like I'm all about everybody kind of getting their way, and to a certain degree, but like I'm not willing to but I'm not willing to shit on myself in the process. I've done that before, and it just wasn't a good thing. I want everybody to be happy, and if we can't find common grounds, then we gotta dig deeper. No, I'm not. What are you talking about, then? You always throw me off. Come on. I'm really
oh shit, it's funny. You know what's up now. All right,
I do.
It's funny. All right, so in the past, what if you were to put it in a percentage wise of submissiveness, I guess, of who you are, would you say, let's give a number, let's say 90%.
Back then?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Good so number. What number would it be now of submissiveness wise? Because I was hearing you talk, and the things that you were saying made sense, but what I'm about to rebuttal is who determines what's your way versus my way versus what you said of everyone having a way? Because if I say no to something and you say yes to something, it's kind of no middle ground. It's only no or it's yes.
Then the discussion needs to go deeper. You know what I mean? Like that's just what I'm saying. Like I feel like, and I'm not even trying to be corny or like a love fucking doctor here, but Yeah, I don't know, like communication, dude. I cannot fucking emphasize on that enough. I know you could laugh at me, but I'm serious. Like that's so huge. And like if you can't come to an agreement, then you clearly have not come to an agreement. You know what I mean? And if it gets to the point where it tears your fucking marriage apart, then I guess that's what it takes. But at the same time, like I don't know, and it depends on the person. Like if we can't agree, it's up to me myself to decide whether or not I want to keep trying to get you to see it my way or come around, and like hopefully in a healthy relationship or marriage y'all can find a common ground, or maybe you can both see each other's sides and come to terms with each side makes sense, or which one makes more sense.
I'm gonna throw out a term. I'm sorry, a sentence or a phrase. And tell me if you agree or disagree with this phrase. Men lead, women follow.
I'm gonna head out. I don't know. I feel like men are the more kind of have a more like leadership dynamic for sure. That's kind of how things have been for a long time.
Okay.
So in a way, yeah. But today, like I feel like women can kind of run their own.
So let's talk about let's forget about other people. I'm talking about you specifically.
Oh, me personally, like
yes, personally.
Shit.
And in the dynamic of a relationship. So not just, in a fucking place or, that type of shit or your boss or anything like that. I'm talking about dating wise. Yes, exactly.
Again, it depends on the type of guy I'm dating.
Okay.
But, I don't know. I'm very like in control of I'm steering the fuck out of my own ship these days. So where I'm at with that, like for sure, I don't know. I don't totally discredit, a guy trying to play the role of the leader. Yeah. I'm kind of more attracted to that anyway.
Yeah.
But also, like...
as you should be.
Yeah, I can definitely steer that ship myself too at times. If that is what the dynamic is. But yeah, I'm more turned on to the aspect of like a guy being in control in whatever degree that may be.
Fellas. Just so you know. All right, what's your IG, Z?
My IG is Olivia X Ray, RAE 95.
All right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow her, the link will be in the description below as well. Join the Patreon army, and I'm out. Peace.